Yo, what up, what up? My name is Wolster. Welcome to the Crank Hustle channel, where I'll talk about all things hustle and adventure. I'm crawling my way into downtown Los Angeles here on this somewhat productive Tuesday morning. It is the 1st of July. We're starting a whole brand new month, and I'm already starting with some I don't know if it's good or bad news, but I took my Honda ADV to the dealer because it seized up on me a couple weeks ago, 2-3 weeks ago. I took her down and he checked a couple things, and he just started the engine up, and that thing just turned right on. He went around the block. He's like, well, I don't see any issues. I'm like, damn. It's a good thing that it's running. It's a bad thing because it's my last week that where I'm in warranty. If anything happens to it after this week, it's on me, baby. I gotta replace it. We're still waiting instructions on the oil fuel pump. They haven't gotten the parts yet. Honestly, I don't want to wait. I think I'm just gonna do what a few of the cannonballers did. They just replaced the part with another part that matches. That's not on the recall list. So, but I mean, the good thing is I have the XMAX. I've been wanting to use this for deliveries, so I am gonna use this for a while. See how I like it. See how it is. Hopefully she's not too much of a big girl to be able to do all the normal things they do on a smaller scooter. But yeah, I posted a video on the ADV 160. But yeah, I'm going to go to DTLA. It is 10:56, so running a little late. Ideally, I like to be here an hour earlier, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock. Not bad though, because this is lunchtime. Hopefully I can score some good deliveries, big orders. But it should be fun. I recorded yesterday, but I didn't record in the correct setting. I recorded on narrow view again. Doesn't look good. It's all zoomed in. This one I got it on the super view. But it's gonna be a fun day, I hope. Hopefully you can make $200-$300, $250, $300. Let's get this money, y'all. So lane splitting is gonna be a real good test on how I can maneuver this thing, because that's very important. That lane splitting is something that I'm doing almost the entire time I'm riding through downtown LA. It's how we get around quickly. So being able to squeeze this thing in through tight spaces without letting like if I tip over, this thing is a lot heavier than the ADV, so I gotta get used to the weight. Ooh, it starts feeling heavy. Also, when it's like not evenly paved, like if I'm on a slant, that's how I dropped it when I was camping. I was leaving camp and I was trying to do a U-turn on this. It was like this steep. It was and when I turned around, I guess a little bit of the weight went sideways, and that was it. It was top heavy, and I just wasn't in a position to hold all that weight, and it just dropped. So I don't want that to happen in traffic, because I tip it over, I'm gonna hit a car, and that's an issue I just don't want to deal with. No one does. So it's gonna be interesting to see how I can move this big girl across downtown LA. Alright, I have officially added ubereats. My XMAX to ubereats. So she's on there. I gotta do it on DoorDash as well, because my insurance is expiring on my ADV, so I'm gonna switch it to liability. I had full coverage on it. At 24,000 miles, that thing's not worth anywhere close to new anymore. So I'm just gonna put liability on it. You know, when it comes to motorcycles or scooters, Seems like these dealers don't care if you finance them or not finance. Yeah, they don't care if you put insurance on them when you finance them. They prefer that you do, but they don't care. It's not like cars. You have to put full coverage. Anyway, I had it for the first year, which is good. I didn't wreck it. If anything, it was all engine, which I don't think insurance covers. So I'm just gonna put her on liability. This one I got her on full coverage. I'll do it for the first year. Plus insurance wasn't expensive. It was $300 for the year. That's that clean driving record, baby. And experience, I guess. I don't know how many years I got with my motorcycle license, but all that helps. Alright, so $10 for 2. Alright, I gotta make a right. Alright, we made it. Let's go get this coffee, and I think XMAX is the other one. 2 for $10. I got coffee, and I gotta get sandwiches right here at XMAX. Let me just get off the street. Alright, got another order added to this. Sweet green. $6. So I'm still rocking the Scooter Cannonball names. That I'm gonna rock this thing till those zippers mess up. I'll give it a couple months. So for all of you guys that sponsor me, you guys are gonna be wrapped on the bag until then. Alright, I got my first drop off right here, and I actually got a couple deliveries by Uber Eats, which is dope. An 8 and a 5, so this turns into $29 stack. What am I dropping off here? Oh, the coffee. All right, let's knock this coffee out the way. Another one. Dang, I guess another $5. I got 6 orders. Well, 5 after I dropped this one off. Talk about stacking. Well, this works out. I got 3 pickups all coming from the same location. From Tokaya. And they're all going to go west, like my other 2 deliveries. My other 2 DoorDash deliveries are really close. So I'm gonna knock those 2 out of the way. So I'm not gonna have a timing issue. That's how DoorDash be, man. They be aggressive with the time. So 2 of the 3 were ready. The other one's gonna be 5-6 minutes, so I'm gonna cancel that one. Cannot afford to wait, so we'll just do these here. I still gotta pick up one more sweet green. Here's one thing I have to practice: rolling off to the curve with this big baby. Yep, not bad. That was a little curve, so it's not even difficult. All right. Yep, got this one, got this one, or verified. Alright, so they didn't have the order. This guy remade it real quick, which is pretty dope because usually they make a big deal about it, most places. Alright, confirm pickup. Who's first? XMAX. So because XMAX is first, I'll take her out. And it's just a sandwich, so one thing I absolutely love about this thing is the acceleration. Without all the weight, this thing just takes off, even uphill. Look at that, I'm already doing 40. Yeah, so I'm literally, it's crazy to think, or to be able to say that I got used to my scooter in the first 5,000 miles with almost like a passenger on me at all times, because of all the the entire load that I had on it. I had the big backpack full of stuff, had 2 saddlebags full of stuff, under my seat was full of stuff, had a bunch of liquids like oil, what else, more oil, old and new oil, which, you know, liquids are heavy, and a bunch of tools, like really heavy tools, because this is what I'm delivering. Marissa. Hi. For Marissa? Here you go. You're welcome. You too. Alright. So that got that one out. I hope the next one is in here too. Where's this next one at? Oh my god, are you for real? It's, which building is this? It's that one. God damn. Alright. How do I get to it? Alright, I have to go this way. I will meet you in the lobby when you get here. Okay, let me just text them, say I'm a couple minutes away. I'm 2 minutes away. So hopefully they respond. If not, I'm gonna call. Should have did that one first. We got the Zebra now, electric scooter. I think this looks like a Navi. Alright, we're only 8 minutes away from this delivery. Damn, stacked some 5 orders right now. I had to cancel one, but I think that might have been $5, so let's take that one away. $29. It's alright, it's a catering order. Now, one thing I did do, I made a change to my setup. A few changes. One of them being, I got rid of my LAMTTO, or yeah, something like that, navigator screen. The problem I kept having with that one is the kid basically trying to take over my Bluetooth. I tried everything I could, but it always wants to play audio off of the screen, which is ridiculous because it doesn't even have a speaker, so I don't even know why that setting even exists. So I would have to manually go into my sound and switch it to my Ruckus helmet. But even in phone calls, I'll try to change it and it wouldn't work, and it would just, people couldn't hear me, I couldn't hear them. And the thing is, usually you're writing, and when I'm trying to do all of this while writing, it's like it raises your chances of an accident, because you're being forced to try to fix that on the go. So I just went back to my carpool ride, which the main thing I didn't like is that I couldn't put night mode. I would just have to bring the brightness all the way down, but this thing is super bright. That's not even a bad thing. I just got to deal with that. And summertime, it's not really like it gets dark early, so I have no issues with this one, other than I cracked it, but that doesn't affect its performance whatsoever. That's it. All I had to do was take the electric wire off of my ADV and then run it here, which is very easy because the battery's right here. Just had to run the cable through and then connect it to my Thunderbox. And that's it, which is good. I put a little electric tape so it doesn't look too ugly. The crack is right underneath it. But I believe Carpenter is going to send me another one, an upgraded version. It's the screen plus dash cams, which is going to be awesome. I'm going to slap some dash cams on this bad boy. Another thing that I'm going to do, well, let's see, things that I've done so far. The rack, the backpack rack, I moved it like 2 inches forward so that it touches my back. Well, the backpack does it, but I put my extra bags there and I can feel it on my back. I can lay my back on it, and also I just know it's there. Like, it's kind of weird when there's nothing there. Like, I feel like I'm constantly checking up on the back, and like it's still there, that it fall off. I know it's not gonna fall off. I just took it fully loaded on this trip, like super heavy. Like, I'm talking about like 30 pounds of stuff. Who knows? I don't know the exact weight. I just know that I wanted to pick it up and put it on there. I had to like really, like, I struggled. It wasn't a the backpack itself weighs like 15 pounds. So yeah, it's very easy to, it was probably around 50 to 70 pounds that I had on that bag. A bunch of shit that I didn't even end up using. But it didn't break. It had the rack that I bought for it, the scooter rack, it was all metal. It was like 200 bucks. Solid rack. That thing's gonna last. And the clamp holes didn't break. One got loose and one actually fell off, but they were the ones that were kind of holding a part that wasn't really critical. The ones that were around the rack to rack, those were 100% secure. They didn't loosen or fall off. And then what's the other one? Oh yeah, I think I'm definitely gonna get crash bars for this because it is heavy. And if I drop it, which I'm pretty sure is going to happen, I don't want to mess up the plastics. And second, I want to put those fog lights on them, those very bright ones. At nighttime, I was riding. Now I could see somewhat. I had to kind of adjust my vision, and I'm able to see the LED lights do a decent job. But once you get used to like super very bright lights, and you can see like everything, and it also increases your visibility for other drivers, you kind of just want to stick to that. You realize how much safer it is and how it improves your visibility at night, and they look super cool. So I'm definitely gonna buy the crash bars and those lights and install them. This should be a very easy install, considering that the battery's up front. The only challenge is gonna be the rear camera when I get the dash cam. But like I said, I could take the bucket underneath the seat with 5 bolts and a positive and negative wire that I gotta disconnect, and that's it. I take out the whole bucket underneath, and I have the whole engine exposed and all the plastics on the side. I could just run the cable to the side. It shouldn't be very difficult. So yeah, I'm excited. No rush on those upgrades. I put my tracker underneath the seat already. That's pretty much it. This baby's pretty much ready for deliveries. I did buy another arm like this one, so I could switch these two out and just put one arm, just so it can be straight. Aside from that, nothing else. Alright, just delivered, but I'm gonna go up this hill just for the view. People just chilling right here. Look at that. Oh, this is new. The Angelino. Damn, this is sick. The Teardrop Park. Alright, so I got a double for 13, which is great. And I got a add-on for 7 here by Uber. So 58 bucks I think I got in the bag. This is the famous Grand Central Market. Always nice coming here. See a very diverse group of people just chilling, enjoying some bomb food. Everything in here is delicious. Ghost Sando. Two horchatas. Shit, feels like they're gonna fall. The guy almost forgot them. I checked and I was like, damn, the bag's kind of light. I think he served them real quick. 2 orders, he put both of them in the same bag, but forgot the drinks. I got them though. I got this smash burger order, that's like 69, a bunch of burgers and fries. $8 plus. I think it might be my first big order, but let's see if it actually plays out. I'm not too sure till I do this delivery, but I'm supposed to meet right here. The pin drops right here. So I'm just gonna hit him up and tell him that I am here. Actually, it says the corner. Never mind. It's closed. I gotta go around then. Let's go. That's my customer right there. Working. What's up, man? Yes, sir. I got 2 bags for you. And drinks in this one. And here's this one. Alright, you're all set. You're welcome. You too. Got the anime expo going on. They got all these streets blocked off. Hopefully I don't need a pin. Mark that's delivered. 23 bucks. Alright. That's pretty good. I think I finally hit 100 bucks. Yep, exactly. 101. Alright guys, so I came home real quick to take a quick break. But I got a package in the mail. Shout out to my sponsor, AMSOIL. Shout out to my boy Taurino. So here we got some motor oil. 100% synthetic AMSOIL metric motorcycle oil. This is synthetic 10W40. I'm actually going to do an oil change right now. We got quick shot gasoline treatment and stabilizer. Fights ethanol problems. Alright. For best results, used with every tank. Sweet. We got some more oil. We got AMSOIL formula 4-stroke scooter oil. Nice. And then got a nice vest here, safety vest. And then these, man, I freaking love these. These are funnels that you could just carry, and it's just paper funnels, so you don't actually need to carry the big old funnel. So this these, I love these, man. I didn't even know these things existed. But I don't need them now because I'm at home, but I'm gonna take them on the go. So I'm gonna change my oil real quick. I already warmed up the scooter. Already got her warmed up. Let's go ahead and do the oil change. Alright, whoops. Already broke it off already. Yep. I want to show you guys a little submarine window as we get rid of the oil. Let's go around this side. Check out the window. Sweet, right? And now let's remove this. Alright. Just wait a bit, let it all drain out. Alright. Here's where the magic happens. Okay, keep an eye on that little window. I'm just gonna start filling her up. Go, 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 go. I'll put one whole quart in there. This thing takes 1.4 quarts, so I really don't have to keep an eye on the window for the first quart that I pour in there. It's gonna be into the second one. I gotta watch. Okay, first one's down. As you guys can see in the window, it's still low. Alright, it's not until the second one that I gotta watch it until it fills up to the top of that line. Halfway, huh? Pour some more. Oh, I love that thing. Alright, just a little bit more. I am at an angle, so just put a little more. It looks like it's full from my angle, but there we go. I think that should be enough. I love it. Alright, we're back in DTLA for dinner rush. Got some brand new gear oil, brand new motor oil, brand new rear tire, brand new mount arm. I had two arms before, it looked a little weird. I got one now, it's solid. The other one kind of jiggled a lot. This looks, I got two of them now, one here, one here. It's a little lower, a little bit to the right, but it's visible enough. And you know what, in Los Angeles I really don't need a big map like this. It's useful, but downtown LA, I got this baby down. But if I leave it LA, this thing comes in handy big time. Alright guys, so I forgot how much I made so far. 113. Try to make another $100. Alright, got a couple for 20. Going to Boyle Heights. This thing looks sexy. And you know what I realized too, the backpack is super high now. It's like my backpack's like almost at eye level. This bike is big. Damn, this is wilding out in the Sienna. Look. just cross the street already. We already like that's funny. This guy picking up dude in a wheelchair with people picking up people in wheelchairs with urgency. Some clowns in DTLA. I got an add-on for like $12. California Cafe. It reverted the directions too. I was already on my way to Panini, and it made me come back. But I still went to Panini and just showed them the name of that person for that order. So once I confirm this, I'm gonna confirm that one in Panini because I already got the food. Messing up my navigation. Alright, where? Cali. I actually had their food yesterday for like, I think the first time. It's good, fresh. Delish. Would I eat it again? Probably not. It's not my go-to food. It was like wraps and a salad. Oh, that's probably what should I be eating. I've taken a break here before. You get a nice view of downtown Los Angeles from here. There she is. It's very rare to get an opening like this on these hills. They're usually overtaken by homes. This is one of those rare little openings where it's just a fence. I guess the cliff's too steep to actually like build a house there like this. Works out for us. Get to snoop a little view. This dude flashed the middle finger. Like he's flicking everybody off. Why? That's funny. Middle finger up in the air. Wave the middle finger like I just don't care. Gotta love LA. So I got a $28 pizza order going south. I took a screenshot. Where are we going? We are going to 14 miles? Damn. I didn't think it was that far. Oh, damn. Alright, cool. It's around Downey area. Might as well work that area when I'm over there. I got thy pizza that's going 15 miles from here. Gonna keep her nice and warm. Look, sticking out. Oh wow. As long as I keep her hot. This is a good opportunity to test out my lane splitting skills with a bigger bike. To be fair, with my crash bars on the ADV, it's probably wider than the XMAX. This one is stock. The only thing that's probably sticking out the most is the mirrors, handlebars, and backpack, maybe. No, the backpack is kind of the same size as the body. So I really just gotta worry about my mirrors getting through places, between the cars, and pretty much be all right. The big thing is maneuverability and braking in the tight spots. According to Google Maps, this is gonna add 19 minutes to my commute. So I'm sure we could slash that to like 10 minutes with lane splitting. I got my high beams on just so my lights point up at their side mirrors. Bigger chance of visibility. These brakes feel great. I'm like very confident with them. And they're both disc brakes. My ADV, the unfortunate thing with the US models is that the rear brake is a drum brake, and you have to adjust it every once in a while, so you don't have a consistent brake power. You always gotta, it gets weaker because it starts wearing down, and you gotta go in the back and tighten that screw. Whereas with disc brakes, it's always 100. It's always the same braking response, and that builds confidence. I need to practice braking. It's an exercise I like to do. It's just go to a parking lot and just drive back and forth and brake really hard, so I can get a good understanding of how it brakes, and then do it going faster. I'll go a little faster and then hit the brakes. I'll go faster and then hit the brakes. Like, I'll just do that over and over again. You get some muscle memory, and then you get an understanding of how your bike stops. But the repetition is important, I think, to build the muscle memory and then gain an understanding, so that way it happens. When shit happens immediately, you kind of do it without thinking. Your body, your muscle memory reacts accordingly to whatever set scenario that happens immediately. But yeah, I feel pretty good with the X-Maxx. Acceleration is sick. Kind of needed sometimes. Oh, Cadillac wanted to get in. Alright, which way am I going? Keep going I guess the 5 all the way. Get off on road speed. Ooh, we still got 26 minutes. Alright, I don't want to bore you guys too much with this lane splitting. I'll see you guys on the other side. So the XMAX 300, this scooter, is definitely one of those scooters that where you don't have as much fun like in downtown LA or wherever you're driving at slow speeds, because it always feels like you're driving this thing really slow. Like right now, 38, 39 miles an hour, it just feels like you're riding very slow. And you know what, another thing too is that the windshield, I like it in this setting because it makes the ride so quiet. But adding those two things is that this being an engine that has the potential to push 90 miles an hour, I think has been my top speed. And then having such a quiet ride, it doesn't feel like you're using you're not like you're not doing top speed on it. I mean, it's still still a great ride, but it doesn't feel like you're kicking her to her potential. One thing about the ADV and the Zuma, even the Ruckus, is like you would always be kind of almost like top speed. Well, Ruckus always full throttle all the time, and ADV and Zuma, you know, those things can do like 60, 70, like 65, let's say. But they sounded like you were really pushing them at 40, 45, and it just felt like a lot of fun. They're like smaller. You feel like little rockets. This one, yeah, like I said, it just feels like you're not pushing her. And like right now, I'm gonna go on the highway to go back to downtown LA, and right now I'm excited about it because I'm gonna go on the highway and I'm going to push this thing to higher speeds, freeway speeds. Because this one coasts. It's like riding my ADV at 45 miles an hour. This one feels the same at 75 miles an hour. So I would like this would be good to work areas where you have to go further distances. Like this X-Maxx will be perfect for San Diego, because almost all the deliveries that I've gotten have been like 15 minutes away. So you can just jump on the highway and fly over there. That's kind of like my initial impression of working downtown LA with this. Now I understand how those guys feel with all those sports bikes. The one they're always crashing because they just want to go fast on that thing. It just feels so silly doing 35 miles an hour, 45 miles an hour on the street when you got like a 1,000cc Thunder engine underneath your feet, underneath your legs, you know. So I gotta be careful to not get comfortable with top speed, with high speeds, because this thing could definitely do it. This is not very it wouldn't be very ideal to get used to going very fast, because I don't want to get comfortable in those speeds. That's how I could get myself into some trouble. But let me enjoy this ride on the highway. I don't think there's traffic, so we're gonna zip back to DTLA. It's about a 14-minute ride, and it was a 30-minute ride out here. All right, let's go. Woo! See, now she's riding. Now it feels like I'm actually using her for what she was intended to do. Just go a little bit faster than your typical 125, 150cc scoots. Look at this thing is just coasting at 65. This will be my absolute top speed on my ADV. And I don't have her full throttle. The full throttle. Woo-hoo-hoo. 75. Damn. She's an animal. I'm wrapping this up tonight. That's it. I only made 200 bucks. That's kind of slow, but I'm glad I got to test out the whip for food deliveries. My wireless charger was charging, but very slowly. I think I have too many accessories connected. So I got my power bank, I got my laptop power bank, which I really don't need right now. I don't even know why I haven't connected. That's only when I'm like traveling. It's for my laptop. What else? I got for the GoPro batteries, that one I do need. The tracker I do need. So yeah, this is the power bank and the two power banks. I think if I disconnect those two, my wireless power bank, the quad lock should charge the phone correctly. Oh man, I want to get on the freeway to go home. But yeah, guys, that's it. I'm wrapping this night up. Gonna go home, upload a couple videos. One from the bike shop, from a Honda dealer, and today's hustle. Interesting how I'm getting mixed feelings with this X-Maxx. Like, I love it, but it's too much of a beast for downtown LA. She's too big, and she wants to go fast. Can't really do that in the city, downtown LA at least. But it's not in a bad way, you know. I want to do other things with this, but it's still manageable. I'm gonna for sure get my ADV back and running, put everything I need on it, and yeah, we'll keep you guys updated. But I appreciate you guys watching. I'll catch you guys on tomorrow's video. Stay vigilant out there, ride safe, peace. Alright, I normally get off right here, but I see some red and blues, there's traffic, so some's going down. Oh man, it's just something on the side here. Accident. Yep, let's see. Oh, this car's just stuck. That's it. That was it. Whack, I could have just got off. Shit. Alright, later. By the way, guys, I'm doing pretty good mileage when I'm just kind of working in the city. I got 80 miles and it's halfway. Probably a little more than halfway because it's usually very conservative, if that's the word. Like, there's a lot, when it's like at the last bar, it still has like a gallon of gas. So I think I used up a little more over a gallon. Yeah, it's pretty good. So it's gonna be a different well, the scooter's broken in already, and I am riding differently. Like, I'm not riding fast all the time. I think that's gonna help the scoot be more efficient with gas. But more on that on the next coming videos. Still getting to know her.